Hello, welcome back to the rusty homestead. Just a week to Christmas, so there's not a lot going on. But I've been down today and I've been doing a bit of potching. As I've been walking around the homestead today, I've noticed that a lot more trees came down in the recent storm a few weeks ago than what I initially thought. And there seems to be total destruction on this side of the forest. Somebody is having a really large bonfire and the smoke is getting into my throat, so I'm not going to stay around for long. But I've done one or two things down here today. But the plan is I want to go back home to make leek and potato soup. And I may even take some of my own leeks. But it's been nice to be out here, and there's been a promise of a little hint of sunshine. It hasn't come. The smoke has come though. But what I've done in the meantime is I've thrown the roofing felt, the plastic, back on top of the shed because I'm waiting for the new roof to arrive in the post. So at least, because the inside is a bit damp. So at least I've done that. And then when the new roof is on, I'm going to get a heater and just heat the inside. I'm going to have to go. That smoke is getting really bad for the lungs. Right, let us pick some leeks. I don't need that many, but as you know, I like a leek with a good shaft. So maybe, and also it's an opportunity to thin out. And this ground is quite soft, so I've got no qualms in pulling them up by the hand. Now these went in quite late.
Planting leeks in July, in the warmth of summer light. Seeds asleep in quiet soil, dreams take flight. Neptune's whispers in the breeze, gentle touch beneath the leaves. Green and strong they start to grow, winter's glow. In the depths of winter's kiss, leeks will rise from earth's abyss. Neptune's hands guiding me through the cold tenderly. Cold winds blow but life persists, harvest dreams on frosty mists. Neptune's gift beneath the snow, leeks will show.
So any harvest from these will be a bonus. Look at that, that's a nice. Oh, and the scent is wonderful. Right, there's 3 there. I planted 3 together. I'll take this one because it's rocking a bit. There's a lot to do at the moment. Well, not at the moment, but I'm trying to get it one step ahead. So my compost bins will have to be done fairly soon. Oh, this one. Now usually I'd say get a fork and lift them. But I know my soil, and that is quite soft just to pull them. Look at that. Now, this is what I'm discovering is infrastructure. So there's 1 or 2 things I need to implement, like a place where I could just wash my leeks before I take them home. Because there's no point taking the dirt home just to clog up the sink. I suppose I could go down the river, but then I suppose that I couldn't. Also, a knife. I need to bring a knife down. so I can cut the tops off. But this is all stuff to go on the list of setting up a new garden. I've built a bird table. Now, I said I wasn't going to do it because I didn't want to encourage the birds. But I've set up a 24-hour live stream camera on the summer house. And I'll put the link to that below if you want to go off and have a look at it. Nothing much is going to happen. It's just watching the garden grow. If I'm in it, something for you to watch. But I thought I'd put this here as a bird table. So if I'm not in the garden, at least there's a bit of activity for you to watch. And also, on this bit of wood here, I've got an outdoor thermometer I want to put there. So at least the people watching the live stream can see what the temperature is. Now, I wanted to finish putting the plastic back up on the shed, but I can't get my stapler to work. So what I may do is I might just pop up to men's sheds, have a cup of tea, and see if they can fix it. And then hopefully I'll come back. So let us close up the estate. I used to say that to my mother on a summer's evening at about 8:30. I used to say, just going to walk around the estate. And our garden was only about 100 foot by 50. Although we did own a bit of land further down the street. But then, when you're 21, you want the money and you foolishly sell things. But it's gone now, no point crying over it. It seems to be used as a junkyard now. Right. Let's pack up and pop to men's sheds. And if they can't fix it, then I'll go home and I'll make my leek and potato soup. The 17th today. Is it the 17th? It's the 17th today. So let us have a look at the tea. Now, Earl Grey. I don't mind a bit of Earl Grey, but my problem is now they are all starting to repeat themselves. So I'm inclined to knock it on their head. Because it's winter warmer, we've had that. 3 fennels, we've had that. Night sleep, we've had that. Lemongrass and manuka honey, we've had that. And elderflower and echinacea, we've had that. Wild honey and cinnamon, we've had that. So I'm tempted to knock it on the head. Right, kettle's boiled. Now, some of my closest friends will tell you, Sean, he loves a cheeky finger. But my problem is, once I start, I can't stop. And I've already eaten 4 so far. So there's 1 more. So yes, I'm tempted to throw the calendar out. What we'll do is, we'll just pop them out and put them into the cupboard. So if anybody comes to visit, then I can palm them off on them. Or maybe I'll keep them. And if I have an open day for the homestead next summer, which I'm thinking about doing, raise some money for charity, I might serve them then. So that is it. The puka calendar is finished. What a feeling. Right, I went shopping today and I'm having trouble finding HP sauce. So I've had to buy this joker called Jack's brown sauce. So we'll try that. Any old port in a storm. And I must say, it does sound like there's a storm coming tonight. I have checked the forecast, and it did say that there could be 40 miles an hour winds tonight. So let's hope not, because the stuff for my shed hasn't turned up yet to fix the roof. Now, I brought these leeks back from the old homestead. So I'm going to prepare these, and I think I'll make some leek and potato soup in my soup maker, which I don't think I've ever used before. But I think a few fingers will be gone by the time I get that far. It feels good to be handling my own veg again. So we'll just give them a bit of a wash in it, a bit of a trim. And we'll see how good they are inside. I must say, it is very noisy outside. I won't be surprised if we get a storm. Right, they can go back down to the homestead and go in the compost bin. Why do you whisper, green grass? Why tell the trees what ain't so? Whispering grass, the trees don't need to know. No, no. Why tell them all the old things? They're buried under the snow. Whispering grass, the trees don't need to know. No, no. Right. Let us have a look at what we've won. Because if I remember correctly, I put these in quite late. How do you do your leeks? This is how I was taught to do them by Glenys Kinnock, an MP. That way it gets all the dirt out. Right, I'm going to get rid of that one because that looks a bit hard. They're certainly fresh. The smell is filling up the room. Whispering grass, the trees don't need to know. No, no. Look at that. Homegrown veg. You can't get fresher. While I do this, I am watching the live stream from the homestead because people are having a chat, so I'm just monitoring the chat. But I must say, it looks like there's a storm coming. Why tell them all the old things? They're buried under the snow. Whispering grass, the trees don't need to know. No, no. Why tell them all the old things? They're buried under the snow. Whispering grass, don't tell the trees, 'cause the trees don't need to know. Right. I'm going to pop them in here just for storage. I'm not cooking them in here, because I'll be using my new fancy piece. Right, let me cut some potatoes and I'll get back to you in a few moments. Where's that gone? Boom 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 boom. Boom 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 boom. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Boom boom boom. You're the cutest that I've ever seen. Boom boom boom. Where's that gone? Give her tulips like roses in clover. And every night you see my eyes are over. Boom 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 boom. Boom 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 boom. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Tell her the cutest that I've ever seen. Boom 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 boom. Do 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 do. Silver bells, silver bells. It's Christmas time in the city. Ring-a-ling, hear them ring. Soon it will be Christmas Day. Right, so the kettle is boiling because we need some hot water. I'm just going to add the leeks and the potato. I'm not going to add in anything else. Oh, maybe a little bit of salt, but I mean not add in anything else as in vegetable wise. Now, first time doing this, first time cola, so it may not work. And also I've been told to add 2 stock cubes, vegetable stock cubes. It's a bit of good timing. The kettle's just boiled there. Now there's a level here, if I can find it. Where is it? It's gone. Okay, that's not a good start, is it? I can't see the level. Can you see it? Ah, there it is. Right. I'm going to put the water up to that, well, just below the level, I think. There you go. I'll put it in between. And now, all you do, apparently, is you just pop that on top, switch it on. Now, you have a choice between smooth, chunky, juice, or blend. I like smooth. And then we switch it on. Now, I don't think you do anything else. And it is saying 21, so who knows? Maybe in 21 minutes, I'll be sitting down to my own leek soup. Oh, I can hear something. It's warming up very quickly. And I can hear something twisting. Well, seeing as the kettle's boiled, may as well have a cup of tea. And I'll meet you back here in 21 minutes. I must say, it is making some very funny noises. Gurgling. 5 minutes left, so we'll see. I'm expecting the top to fly off and for everything to jump out. What is going on in there? was just watching YouTube. I've discovered this new channel. Well, it's not a new channel, but it's new to me. A guy called Darren Johns, I think his name is. I'll put the link below. He's just left London to set up a new life in Thailand, I think it is. And it's quite interesting to watch somebody do something similar to what I did a year ago. And then, like I said, someone knocking at my door, somebody ringing my bell. And it's one-click plants. And I've ordered 2 things from them. But this is the rub. I ordered a plant which smells good in winter. And when I was on the homestead today, I looked on the bench and I thought, that's one of the plants I've just ordered. So I'm going to, on the next fine day, which apparently is Thursday, I'm going to make an inventory of what I've got on the homestead, so I don't start buying double the things. I have bought another 2 rose bushes though. One of them called Hot Chocolate, which I remember from the Rusty Allotment days. One of my neighbours had it, and it's a beautiful colour, which gets darker as the season goes on. So I've bought that one. So I need to stop buying plants for a while now, until I can establish what I've got. Oh, in fact, this is the plant that I've already got down the homestead. Right, I thought there was more than just one. I will have to check. So this is the one that I've ordered, which I've already got. Which is a confuser. There it is, and it has beautiful flowers in the winter that have a nice smell. I'll show you the front. I'll try not to make too much mess when there's food on the go. But that is the label. Can you see that? There you go. So there's one. And this one is for outside the window, in fact. It is a hellebore. And it is like a mauve colour. There you go. That's that one. And I bought another one because, like I said, I've got one outside which is white. And they're fascinating to watch. They open up in the day and then they close, well, when the night comes. Seeing as I've got 2 of these plants, I might put one in this garden and one on the homestead. But anyway, let's just pop them to one side. House is getting busy. Once Christmas is finished, we're having a deep clean. I'm throwing out quite a few things. Right, come and have a look at this soup, because it is time for the big reveal. Now I've left it for a few more minutes in order to cool down slightly. Right, okay, there's a bit of water. And there we have it. Let me get a spoon out. Have a look at the consistency. Oh, hold on, let me pull you back a bit. There you go, that is a nice, not too thick, not too thin. Let's switch it off first. Oh, it's a bit warm. Maybe next year we'll have the 12 soups of Christmas. Much better than tea bags. That is gorgeous. Right, I'm going to get a little dish and lashings of bread and butter, and that's what I'm going to have for my tea tonight. Right, I will catch up with you tomorrow for another episode, but there'll be no tea. Maybe I'll do my own with Yorkshire tea and Yorkshire tea. Right, I'll catch up with you in well, the next day, isn't it? Oh, I'm losing track of time. It's a good job I have taken that down, because for me, Christmas is still 3 weeks away. It's not, when is it? A week? So a week today, oh, a week today is Christmas. But a fortnight today, it's a new year, and it'll all be finished. See you tomorrow. Bye for now.